Hey, I'm Madeline. This is my first time vlogging. I'm excited about it. I'm also probably pretty bad at it, so bear with me. I'm starting this vlog to kind of document my musical journey in Los Angeles. It's been quite a couple years here. I've lived in LA for 2 years. I moved here actually to work in editorial. I worked for a magazine and I still work for them part-time. But I've made like more of a transition to focus on music, which is great because it's been really my lifelong passion, but I kind of gave it up for a while. And I just want to say that vlogging is much harder than it looks. I'm really impressed by all the people who do it so regularly, because this is really awkward for me to just talk into a camera. I really wanted to start this vlog to document my musical journey. I want to have people on the vlog talking about their music. I want to have songwriting challenges, and I'm super excited. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do that. My goal with this vlog is to showcase what it's like to be an independent musician, the struggles that people go through. So I'll be sharing kind of my process with you, gigs I have, people I'm signing with, tours, album releases, single releases, that kind of thing. Just so you're updated. Today I want to talk about people who influence you and help you in your musical journey and career. I know that I couldn't have started gigging in Los Angeles or recording music or doing any of the things that I've accomplished without the help of other people. First, want to thank a lot of people who have helped me accomplish the few goals that I have reached so far. And that's definitely Tracy Kahn, who brought me to LA in the first place to work for her amazing magazine, LaFair magazine. And that's Ben Shawnee, who is an amazing videographer who collaborates with me a lot on video projects. He's made like amazing music videos for me. They're just incredible quality. Definitely Justin Lund, who has been my drummer in my band, and I would not be doing music if it wasn't for any of these people. So there's gonna be so many people to thank, so we'll get to all of them eventually. The fact is, if you're not creating already, you haven't really started creating music, nobody's gonna notice you and nobody's going to try to help you or want to help you. The journey starts with you. For me, it always starts with performing, because I want to get out and play shows and I want to meet people. A lot of people are afraid to do that because they don't want people to hear their original music, or they just don't think that they're ready to perform. That's what I think anyway. Everybody has their own path and no judgment, and if you're doing what you're doing, then that's great. So I think it's about starting to create and then finding the people who support it. Even if it's just 1 or 2 people to start, you know, that's all it takes. A lot of people who get into music have a lot of money to back them and can afford to pay producers lots and lots of money to make incredible sounding tracks. That's not the case for me. I have to work really hard to pay rent. A lot of times I'll find ways to collaborate with people and create split sheets. So once the song is released on iTunes and YouTube and all of that, any profit that I get from streaming the song will be shared between the producer, me, sometimes the musicians. It just depends what you work out with people. So recently I've had someone helping me just basically out of the goodness of his heart, as far as I know. He has shown my music to a really incredible management company. I can't really say who it is right now, the management company, because there may be a deal underway. So I'm really trying to keep an open mind of anybody who says, you know, hey, I like your stuff, you know, like, wow, that's amazing to me. Yeah, and it's been worth it for me, because so many things have come and been amazing because of the fact that I just keep an open mind of who I'm talking to and try not to be judgmental. I'm still struggling. I don't do music full time yet. I think that soon that will be the case. And I'm speaking from a place of someone who has pretty good connections in Los Angeles, who has accomplished some of the goals that they have set for themselves. So I have some really exciting news to share. I am possibly going to be working with a management company that is going to be throwing me on some really cool festivals and shows this summer. I can't really say very much about it because nothing's set in stone yet, but I have a conference with them on Tuesday, so that's really exciting. That's my biggest news. I also am playing Hotel Cafe on May 26th, which is a very well-known venue in Los Angeles, and ever since I moved here, it's been a goal of mine to play there. So I'm super excited to be accomplishing that goal. Let's talk about your team. You know what a team is because all the rappers talk about it. I love my team, I would die. Okay, you know, that's what Drake sings about. We all know what a team is. A lot of times it consists of like a manager, an agent, a team of creatives like stylist, hair, makeup, videographer, photographer. A lot of people don't know how to go about assembling a team. So, because there's not really one way of doing that. You have to find people who believe in you and are willing to work with you, probably for nothing at first. The first thing I suggest to do is research music agencies, research management companies. I think the first thing is probably music agencies. Before you do this, you have to have something out. Like whether you're just making home videos in your bedroom or you're like recording on GarageBand or something, you have to have some things to show people, and you have to show that you've put in the work. And some of these things have to be like good quality. So however you figure out how to do that, that's on you. But they need to know that you're working as hard as they're gonna work, because when you sign with your first agency, it has to be a partnership. And you have to put as much work in that they're putting in to book you. So that's something to consider. I would make like a list of all the agencies that you think would be good for you to be with. Do that by researching your favorite artists that, you know, aren't like super huge yet, obviously, but that you admire or you think sound kind of like you or what you could sound like. And, you know, start with making that list and make that a goal. You don't really need a manager until, you know, you start getting lots of gigs and you have offers coming in, and you need someone to, you know, review licensing deals for you and, you know, tell you what's worth it to pursue and what's not worth it to pursue. The other thing is PR, public relations. You know, you can use a company to do this, or you can find someone who has their own PR company, like an individual. PR is important after you start booking shows. You can do your own public relations. You can reach out to bloggers on your own behalf. You can reach out directly to magazines to promote your shows. You can use social media. There's so many different ways of promoting now. But public relations is, they can reach people that you might not necessarily have access to, and get your music heard in places that you might not be able to get it heard otherwise. This is great for when you, after you start booking shows and you need to promote them so people start coming and listening to your music. One thing that I absolutely can't stress enough is that take your time and don't rush things. Don't rush to release things if you don't think it's right. But at the same time, don't be a perfectionist and procrastinate until you get tired of the song, or until time has just passed you by completely. Sometimes you just gotta put it out. But, you know, don't put something out that you're not happy with. So there's finding a balance there, again, is key. The last thing that I actually want to stress is don't compare yourself to other people. Everybody's journey is so different, and you probably hear this a lot, but you know, just be true to yourself and the music that you're making and the path that you're on, and love it as much as you can, because if there's really nothing else that you'd rather be doing, you should be enjoying this time and this experience and the journey. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, subscribe, tell your friends, and thanks.